Much like follow your shot, don't jump to pass is one of the oldest basketball axioms in the book, frequently yelled by coaches or even parents at youth basketball games. But also, like, follow your shot, don't jump to pass is a myth, a commonly accepted basketball nonsense that doesn't really have any basis in reality, and there was no better time that was fully on display than Game 1, Suns, Nuggets, point guard, Chris Paul, as well as a whole bunch of others, demonstrating to kids and all basketball players at all levels why jumping to pass sometimes is the perfect solution to help you find the right play. Not all the time, not leaving your feet willy-nilly, hoping to magically find something. There's certainly times where it could backfire, but for the most part, if you are a savvy point guard, if you understand the reads on the court and defensive rotations, jumping to pass absolutely can help you make the right play. Let's show you exactly what I mean. Here, Chris Paul, easy read here. Help in the NBA always comes from the weak side. Obviously, Austin Rivers is not helping off Devin Booker. He's not going to be able to come certainly from that far away. So, as Chris Paul reads this pick and roll quickly, he sees Aaron Gordon just take a couple steps towards the paint, and right away that's enough for Chris Paul to know if he gets up in the air to put a little zip on this ball across his body, he's going to be able to hit Jay Crowder right in his shot pocket for an open three. Used mostly there just to get a little more oomph on the pass. Monty Morris here. Great job attacking the baseline. Great solution, especially in these step-up ball screen solutions. Sees here he's got both of the pick-and-roll defenders on him, as well as Cam Johnson as the low man, inching towards the baseline, worried about cutting him off. And then when he gets up in the air, it's when he's able to read. Okay, so now these two guys over here have done a great job splitting. Chris Paul can either take away the corner three, or JaMychal Green cutting right to the charge circle. Chris Paul stays home with the corner, which means JaMychal Green right down the middle is open. Great find by Morris. Point guard again. Great pass, as you see. Once again, help in the NBA in particular, always coming from the weak side. Torrey Craig here. Chris Paul only, especially with the high hands, by jumping up in the air, is able to read Morris, low defender. If he stays home with Craig, then Saric is open. If he takes away Saric, then Craig is open. Chris Paul delivers the pass perfectly over the top. A little better big man probably finishes that or kicks it out to an open shooter. Campazzo, the 30-year-old rookie, legend, overseas legend, also has got a little flair to his game, and you see a great read here in the air, even in a 4-on-4 transition situation, just seeing that the Suns are in scramble mode, they're clearly not matched up. Getting up in the air with his back to the basket here allows him to read that he's got Millsap down the middle, he's got Rivers for three. Torrey Craig sees both, I think, but stays home with Rivers on the three, and as soon as he makes that move out towards the perimeter, now he reads that he's got Paul Millsap coming right down the middle. Great pass by the 30-year-old rookie. CP, once again, tight horns situation. Look at that pass. Man, oh man. As we see once again, 5 rolling, 4 popping. Look at again. 2 on the ball. You're not going to make this pass from the ground. You got to get up in the air to see over these high hands of Jokic. Not so high hands of Campazzo. He's a short little dude, but getting up in the air again allows CP to read Monty Morris coming all the way in to take away Aiden's role. So when he's up in the air, he's able to make that skip over the top to Mikal Bridges in the corner. Great hang time on the pass. Perfectly delivered right where Bridges wants the ball. Even the 7-foot MVP, Jokic, getting up in the air himself. Not too much hang time on this one, but nice ATO by Mike Malone here. You put him in a free throw line area pick and roll. Suns trying to switch this, but when Aiden goes over the ball screen, now Aaron Gordon is behind him. And once again, Jokic by getting up in the air, is able to throw this pass over Jay Crowder and around Jay Crowder to the rolling Aaron Gordon. And once again, on the backside, he's also reading that Bridges is staying home with Michael Porter Jr., doesn't come in to take away the roller, so Jokic finds Aaron Gordon. A little more Campazzo flair. Oh, and he's got some flair to him, but simple. Maybe don't try that one at home, kids, because you got to be playing for a long time to have a pass like this in your arsenal. But just getting downhill a little bit, reading that Phoenix was trying to peel back switch a lot, meaning Chris Paul at times would go peel off to take Jokic here popping, but by getting up in the air, Campazzo is kind of faking that he's continuing to get downhill, that maybe he's going to shoot this layup, so up in the air here, he's able to flip it over his head. Filthy pass back to Jokic popping for the three. Devin Booker got a little bit of that in his game too. Nice job there by him to string it out a little bit more, to not get in the air too early, especially as Aiden a little bit slower to roll on this play. So Book takes another dribble, sidestep, picks it up, and now as he gets up in the air, he's able to see that Aiden, by getting in that pocket a little bit more, diving to the free throw line area, Michael Porter Jr. is worried about him. Book sees Austin Rivers inching up, worried about Jay Crowder still. So he's going to put this pass way cross court to Bridges, and not just throw it where he is, but even lead him a little bit further to the corner to make it a longer closeout for ultimately Austin Rivers. But a great pass, great read by the rising superstar Devin Booker. Chicago action here, pinned down into a dribble handoff, and it looks so easy, but really, once again, jumping in the air really helps Devin Booker here because he's getting trapped on this ball screen. He's got Jokic, he's got Gordon pursuing from behind. He does a great job stringing it out a little more against the trap. Good solution to keep his dribble alive, get a little further on the court. And then once again, he's reading. Michael Porter Jr. can either take away Aiden's role or he can stay home and take away Bridges' three. And as soon as he sees from up in the air, Porter get outside of Aiden's body and inch out, now he knows he's got that lob opened up, which he throws beautifully over the top with one hand to DeAndre Ayton, as you see it one more time. Great read, great touch pass. Even for a little guard like Cam Payne, nothing super fancy here, but just a simple read. Little guys need to do this a little bit more sometimes, especially with Denver being pretty aggressive on the ball. As he gets up in the air, to let Aiden again dive a little bit more, to let Bridges lift up, because Porter Jr. is tagging Aiden down here. Now Bridges is open a little bit higher on the court, and Cam gets up in the air to find that pass and hit Bridges for a three. CP again. The title clip featured here. JaMychal Green was switched on to him. So now CP, little hesitation, keeps Green on his back, continues to get downhill, keeps two engaged with him on the ball, and once again, up in the air, reads the defense, sees Campazzo come in to tag the roller, Aaron Gordon trying to play both, but having to worry about Devin Booker up at top. So now CP again across his body, beautifully skipped to Jay Crowder in the corner, even though Crowder can't get that one to go. Tremendous pass. Book just makes this look so easy once again, as this time Crowder's going to capitalize, but similar, honestly, to what we saw earlier even. Denver was having so much trouble containing it from the low man, which is Campazzo here, that eventually they started bringing in somebody from even the strong side. JaMychal Green here, coming off the strong side corner, which you typically don't do in the NBA. Booker again doing a good job taking the extra dribble to string it out against that trap. And now he's got clear vision that JaMychal Green's all the way over here. Not too difficult there, but nice little no-look jump, skip, pass. Jay Crowder. Corner pocket. Huge shot in the NBA. Chris Paul, just love this. Look at this, telling guys, all right, let's run some clock. We're in no rush. We're up 16. The ultimate game manager. And again, he's going to once again hesitate a little bit. Make sure Rivers is stuck on his back. And now jump up ever so slightly. Just a little bit off the ground at this age. But again, it's enough to help him get enough juice on the ball. It's enough to help him quickly read what's going on the weak side. JaMychal Green coming all the way in off of Crowder. Gordon trying to play both. Skip. Good job by Gordon to X out. Good extra pass. Now JaMychal Green's guarding somebody he's not used to guarding in Devin Booker, who gets it beautifully off the glass. Thanks for watching. Why don't jump to pass is a myth. Make sure you thumb up, subscribe. Scout with Bryan, YouTube, Instagram, the podcast. Thanks again for watching.